Today we are going to do a full brake change on the 2024 Integra Type S. I was getting a weird squeak on the passenger front, so I had to get that checked out. And since we're taking one off, figured to do all four. Did the full change, worked with my brother. I'm actually up in Ohio, so don't have my garage. Not that I have the tools to do it anyway. And speaking of, the tools are on screen now. We did it in probably about an hour and a half. A little sticky on getting some of the brake pads off, or especially getting them back in, but managed to make it work. And this is actually in the post, so spoiler alert, I didn't die on the ride home. So let's get straight into it.
Jack points for the Type S are on screen now. Accessing the front jack point is a pain. Standard jack won't fit under the Type S, so we use 2 bricks to actually pop it up enough to get the lift under it. I recommend using wood or any solid other material that won't break apart when you try. For the front jack, look for your perfect circle in the skid plate right behind the front axle. And before lifting the car, you'd want to loosen the lug nuts if you don't have an impact wrench. For this part, use a punch and a rubber mallet. Drive the pins from the outside of the car toward the inside. When the second pin comes out, be careful because that bracket will come flying. Using a synthetic brake grease, which will hold up under extreme heat, grease the rear of the brake pads and also the caliper pins as well. And slide them back in there. So here we have our Acura Diagnostic Tool that we picked up from Amazon. You're going to want to plug it in, turn your car on, but don't start it. Go to Diagnostic Common Special Function, and then enter brake pad maintenance mode. You can see here that it's loading. Let that spin up. Select your 16 pin, United States. Common special function, and then brake pad maintenance mode. Select through there and you should be set. Some things to note: that if you see an error, check for software updates, and then if your tool doesn't support Acura or you don't see Acura versioning, then you bought the wrong one. I bought the BMW by accident. Dummy me. Select that and you should hear a large disengagement noise. I'm not selecting it because I did this in the post. My phone died during. After that's all done, you can head to your back, break your lugs free before you pop her open. The rear jack point is more accessible than the front. It's driver's side and the very back. After the wheels are off, you're going to use a 17mm socket to remove the rear caliper. After that's off, you need to disconnect the brake sensor. There is a button on it to release it. And once you press that in, you should be able to pop it back out. You can see my brother here playing with it.
You push down on this section here, it releases that tab on the inside, and then the whole cover comes off. So you push down here, and then the whole thing. The back, you just push down on them, and then push out. And the back of the pad is stuck.
So basically what's happening here is the brake pad is actually seized to the caliper itself. So my brother is using a flathead to pry it open, and after he gets that in there, it just pops right out. He's able to put the new one in.
Yeah, so you gotta push into it as you're pushing towards the middle. So there's little retainers, and then you're sliding them out. So doing a little more than just pushing them in. So you gotta compress these as you're sliding it in.
So my phone actually died in the recording of that video, but you guys didn't miss anything too important. Essentially torqued the wheels back down after throwing the calipers back on, and I managed to drive back from Ohio to North Carolina, and no problem so far. So hopefully this guide was able to help some of you guys out. Special thanks to my brother for both lending me his tools and his know-how. And then thanks to you guys as well. I hope this video helped, and you guys take it easy. Peace.